Okay, we're back. Wow, that was aggravating. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, complete hard crash to desktop. So, not sure what the hell was up with that. Oh, well, sorry, not even crash to desktop. Completely. Machine froze, rebooted. So, yeah, that's no fun. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Hopefully with less crashing this time. Doopy doopy doo. All right. Okay, we're back. Doo. So, yeah, I've been doing some more work on the base. A lot more glass added. As I was saying, I think I want to add some stairs in here. I think that would be a nice touch. I got more. Got to continue the floor paneling over there. But yeah, we're making progress here slowly. So let's get industry operational, and then I can do some thinking here. Probably need to do. Oh, there we go. What the? Probably need to do a trip to Sanctuary today. Haven't decided yet, and I want to try running a couple of hauling missions as well. I think that'll be interesting. I'm running low on petalite, I think. Down to my last 2,500 liters, so I'd like to keep this above 5,000. Like, I don't like having less than 5,000 of anything, so the cryolites, and then I need to pick up some of my other some of my other low tier or tier 4 ores, because I'm going to need to do that. What do we got going on here? Give this a minute to get the refiners and smelters running. While that's chewing, oh, let's go back. Right, music. Echoes of silence. Sure. Oh, right, and there we go. There we go. Turn the headphones up. I can hear game. I can hear game fine. I can hear music fine. Life is good. All right. How are we doing over here? Okay, we got both large assemblies done. That's excellent. The uncommon refiner is of no value there. I think I'm going to throw this in here for now. The basic recycler I kind of need. Advanced metalwork. Okay, so still lots to produce over there. I'm gonna go here. Throw this in over here. Might do some work on the space station today. I've been neglecting that job. I'm just, with the fly-in coming soon, I'm really trying to get ahead, trying to get caught up. So, yeah. What are we missing? I've got 2 eagles I want to be able to spawn in. Hey, Kestrel, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I got 2 eagles I want to be able to spawn in, so... Okay, so still need the boosters need to be run off. 2 engines, couple windows. I may have the windows in other inventory. Let's go check on that. Because, yeah. Why not, right? Window S? Was it? Window, yeah, window S. No, I don't. I'm out. Okay. Alright, so I will have to those will have to get manufactured over there. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Okay. Yeah, okay. Don't have any anywhere. Alright. But I do have enough enough windows done that if I want to, I can get back to work on the base. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, that's actually a thought, sure. Wah! I don't do nearly enough that I could with the nanopack, honestly. I get to the point where I have a factory and I sort of forget about the nanopack. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Whoops. Sorry, hit the wrong button there. One sec. What's going on? One of my sources is missing. Okay. One sec. Browser. Add existing. Settlers fly-in. There we go. This content is no longer available. Well, poop. Gotcha. One sec. Why would they have done that? I mean, no problem. Just give me a sec, I want to fix something. So settler server, announcements. Where's the fly-in image? There it is. Save image. And we're just gonna call it poster dash settlers fly-in. And yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that's okay. So the CDN link broke is what happened. Give me a sec here, fixing something real fast. Okay. So and remove. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. And then we're gonna boopy doop. somewhat larger than than anticipated. Please hold. How am I going to do this? If I put this here, because this is sort of where all my... There we go. We'll do that. Actually, we'll do just about that. And then... There we go. Don't think that takes up too much real estate. Yeah, I think that'll be okay there. All right. Okay. Did I hit the button? Yes, I did hit the button. It's doing button things. Okay, great. Okay. What are you supposed to be building? Okay. There's lots of containers you could be building. That's what I wanted to know. You're just taking your time getting organized. I feel the same way some days. Most, honestly. Well, I'm going to work on floor while this churns for a minute. Actually, go look at something. No. Okay. That's what I was wondering. That's pipe work over there, which I still have to move. I gotta take... I'm in the process of taking these apart and integrating them into a single large core that's gonna be my library. Alright, what do I have? Let's ask that question. Okay, that's the air props, pipe library, slopes, voxel magic. That'll teach me. Okay, that's a ship, so I don't care right now. Okay. 1 sec. Something just choked. What happened? Yeah, that's what I thought. You need to go away. And you need to go away. Thank you. Now you can come back. That's a ship. Don't want that right now. That's a ship. Don't need that right now. That's a building. Let's just move you out of the way. That's a ship. Don't care right now. That's a ship. Oh, that might be the OG Stellar Forge. Okay, that, yeah, let's put this down here, because that would be nice if I could just roll back all those changes, and, yeah. Okay, there's nothing there that's going to have a staircase in it. I don't think. Maybe one of the two voxel magics? Let's go see what that looks like when I deploy it. Equip. Why am I not seeing it? Ah, right. Don't do that quite yet, please. Stack all. Here we go. Okay, and then all types data and equip. Oh, that's a monster, isn't it? Okay, it's this one. Really valuable. But ultimately does not have what I need. Although there is some cool stuff there that I should probably spawn this in when I get a chance. I'd have to do a lot of substitution, but that's not exactly the end of the world. Okay, and then equip. Okay, I think this is the one I was hoping to find. Yeah, this has got a bunch of stuff in it that... Yeah, this is the one I was looking for. Specifically, you can see there's the staircase there. Yeah, okay. Some railroad tracks. Oh, there we go. The grand staircases. That's part of what I was looking for. Okay. Yep, that's part of what I was looking for. Alright, what don't I have? Age red pattern. I can replace a lot of that. Or I should be able to. Okay, G. Let's... go hit the button up here so this thing doesn't whine at me constantly. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's that one over there. There we go. Alright, where is it? Okay, there it is. Cool. And then we're going to middle mouse button and clicky. We're not going to interfere with anything, are we? Yeah, we are. Push that down a bit. There we go. I can just sit there. I can bunny hop around. Yep, that's good. Okay. And enter. Oh, or right click. Okay. Replacement time. I don't have enough of anything, do I? Oh yeah, okay, all of this fits. Dark gray aluminum panel. Glossy dark beige plastic. Okay, what else do I have that's beige? Go with that one. Matte dark green. Green. Anything else? Galvanized dark green. For what? 0.3 of a cubic meter? Yeah, sure. 3, okay. Gloss yellow. Nope, okay. How about yellow? That's fine. Concrete. Let's see what we have. Okay, we'll just use that. White. What do we got? We'll just use this. Dark gray. And we'll replace it with aluminum. Copper. Polished dark gray. We'll use that. Dark green. Yep, that'll do. Green. Matte green plastic will do. Okay, that's aged versus not aged, so that's fine. Green. Don't have anything. Okay, we'll use the galvanized. Again, not a lot, right? It's just these dribs and drabs. Black pattern plastic. It'll do. A lot of gray. Nope. Okay, well. So it's a pattern wood, huh? Well, we'll use the black pattern then. Good grief. Did it just reset? Oh, you thing. It just reset all my choices. Never mind. Don't want to do it that badly. Can wait. That's just frustrating. Yeah. It would be nice if there was some way to queue from here. Like, some way I could just grab and drag. That just seems such an obvious UI item. Oh, for fuck's sakes, why would you do... Okay. Polycarb plastic. I have a metric oodle of it over here. There. Do something. Yeah, it's like one of those items that I've always been puzzled about. Aged yellow. Black pattern carbon fiber. Now for that, what do I need? Okay, it's carbon fiber product I need. And for that, I need 20 meters of it. So it would be 200 liters of carbon fiber product. Nope, none there. We may as well just do this. There we go. Yeah, it may be something I like, all technically, well, no, technically about it. You know, you can surf the list here and build it up, but then getting it back into the game is a pain in the ass. There's just no tidy way to do it. It's kind of yeah. All right. Aged aluminum. Oh, I need more polycarb plastic product. Just gonna grab 1,000 liters. I can put it back later when I notice. And then, okay, there we go. And then and that I wish would fucking stay where I put it. And then okay, that can't be crafted in inventory, so I'll have to set that up, or just do a replacement. Black pattern plastic. Okay. Okay. Pure aluminum. Minimum. And again, I'll just grab 1,000 liters and be done with it. Well, just grab the whole stack. There. Okay. Blue pattern plastic. Just, okay, it's just blue pattern plastic. Okay. Dark gray aluminum panel. I need 5. That's fine. Galvanized dark gray iron. Oh, there we are. And I'll need, okay, for that I would need, okay, that's just 20, so 20 meters. So 2. that's galvanized gray aluminum. And that's, I'd need 11 of that. And then light gray aluminum, which is that. Okay, that can't be crafted externally, or sorry, has to be crafted externally. That may be a replacement. Beige, dark beige plastic, glossy dark beige. There we go, and yeah. So many places that... Oh, anyway, don't get me started. And by don't, I mean me speaking. Stop that, Michelle. Glossy green. It's all been said before. Glossy iron. And that's 3 of those. Okay, so yeah, I may as well just go get 1,000 liters of iron. Here we go. Let's clear the queue and then refresh. Okay. Concretes I can't do. The galvanized I can't do. Glossy green plastic, okay. Glossy white carbon fiber. Glossy yellow plastic. Gray aluminum pattern. That has to be done in a machine. Green pattern plastic. Matte black plastic. And that's one more that I need. Matte blue plastic. Oh my gosh. Matte dark gray carbon fiber. And that needs to be done. Okay, no, can be done here too. Good. Okay, let's go get some materials. So, plastic and carbon fiber. Might as well turn the industry back on then, since I'm not going to be co-opting it. You there, sir. Carbon fiber, please. I'm just going to grab all 1,500 liters. Doopy doopy doo. Yeah, for one-offs like this, I hadn't realized how much faster the nano pack was going to be. Gloss yellow plastic. I actually have a use for that. Gray pattern, gray aluminum. Okay, can't be done here. Matte black plastic. Yeah, it should get me up to 129. I actually have a machine somewhere that's supposed to be making that, but I'm not going to go hunt it down right now. Matte dark green plastic. Cold. Matte dark red. Matte dark yellow. Matte iron. Matte light red. What a weird color. Polished black copper. I don't think I've seen that before. Not craftable here. Okay. Polished dark gray is going to be the same answer because it's a tier 2. wow, a lot. So I need 12 of those. And then polished dark green steel. Polished red steel. Again, I'm surprised I don't have that in inventory already. Polished red. What did I do? Yeah, like, I'm really surprised I don't have a lot of that. I'll just make some now. Wood 2. Stained. Stained brown pattern, wood 2. And we need 16, so it would be 2 of those. And then white, alum. Okay. And I need 1 of those, and that can't be made here. And then yellow pattern plastic. And I need 1 of those. Okay. What do I need? Plastic material. Plastic material, iron, steel. Okay. What else? What's that? That is wood product. I don't know if I would have any in inventory. Oh, I do. You know what? I'm just going to move 1,100 of it. There. There. That will only leave me with 4 or 5 small things that I'm going to have to manually replace. I'll see if I can get that done before the timer. Okay. Middle mouse button for snap. Align with that. And go. Right there will do. And right click. missing? Oh, you. That will have to do. Come on. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here I can make immediate use of in a variety of projects. In fact, isn't that over there? Oh, okay, there are a couple of small differences. Okay. What the hell, George? Wow, really didn't like the material difference. Or is that a render engine foo-foo? That's render engine. Okay, never mind. Okay. So how do I want to do that? Well, first off, let's do the obvious and just copy this whole damn thing. I need to build a little service stairway out of that, but not going to be as posh as this. Okay, go back in here, turn industry back on while I'm doing this, because I'll be buzzing around inside this core for a while. Oops. Okay. All right, I are missing material. Yes, yes, yes. What, though? Well, poop. Okay, now, our sheep dip, I didn't notice that. I'll have to go find out what all that is. The good news is, almost by definition of having done this, I have all the I can make all the material. Okay, what are you? Dark gray aluminum panel. All right, let's. Dual universe. Come on. Faster, hamsters, faster! Ah, I see what I did. Okay. Okay. So what do we, okay. So, okay, so we've got, let's start at the top here. That's matte dark gray concrete. And then what are you? That's concrete as well. That's matte white plastic. Okay. And then, what are you? You're Lumi white glass, which is, okay. So should be Lumi white glass. I'm probably going to change that. But to do that, I'll need to build the staircase first, and then sub it. And then you are what? That is okay, that is matte dark gray, but that filler material is dark gray aluminum panel. Why would you do that? That may be a sub. Is that everything? I think it is. What's the underside here? Matte dark gray concrete. Yep. Okay. So what don't I have? It's probably a quantity as opposed to an availability. Oh, and what's this? The good news is it looks like the stairs are basically just, well, that repeated ad infinitum. So all I should have to do is fix that. Hey, Necro! Good to see you. Happy birthday. For sure. Hell of a thing, isn't it? All right. So yeah. Okay, so... And then... Copy. That's 20. 20's probably not enough. And I cannot make that in backpack. 80 is more than enough. $30 is more than enough. Oh. The complete absence will... Oh, because it's an A, not a... Alright, and that's too low as well. Okay, so it's probably those two. Alright, well... I might be able to just make this... Because of the two, it's probably that. Make me 3 of those, please. And then let's see if we can do something here. Otherwise, I'll have to go run off a batch of concrete. Not that that's the end of the world. Okay, and then so Control V. Nope, still not. Am I? No, I'm not outside the build area. So, okay, so I'm also out of concrete. Alright, so I'll have to go set up concrete. Good news, that's easy. Feels silly, but I'm probably gonna have to bury an L core underneath this one, just so that I can get the area underneath to look right. I may be able to get away with one M core over there, but I think by the time I would need two M cores across the front. I think at that point, economically, an L core is easier. Oops, stop that. Okay. Unit on start. Okay, so you're not doing much right now. That can get out of here. All right. Okay, let's copy. Oh, I don't have matte white plastic. Okay. Actually, just grab that. Copy. Oops. Yeah, bugger. Nope, don't have it. I'm not surprised. Come on, quickly, thank you. Stuff, do, make. Now, do I have refiners plugged into this line? I should. I don't see them, though. No, I don't, because I'm a dummy. Alright. Hang on. Refiner. Is it Refiner that makes equip? I'll rip out one of the chems. Actually, we'll start over here. And 6, so we will feed this one. We'll stuff that one. And will be controlled by this. Oh no, where are you? That one. There. Okay. And then just for my own sanity. And then I need to go check upstairs. Control L. Now, that's the purple line? Yeah, okay. Did I put... Yes. No, wait a second, what are you? You're a what? Okay, you're a scrap maker. Do I have... Yes, it's back here. Yes, I do have a honeycomb. Okay, and we're already making aluminum panel. Yay. Yay me. Okay. Boing. Okay, just let that run for a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break and go refill my coffee. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, we're still chewing. Chemistry is doing chemistry things. Yeah, it'll make concrete product. Now, okay, that's going to churn for a few minutes. Then I will go add, and then I will just add stairs. Okay, so it's got some catching up to do. I can short circuit the discussion because I know, that's what I thought. So that would go in here. And no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll nick that as well. There. No, okay, it's making it already. It's okay. It is 1,200 liters. It needs to make a batch. Cool. Doopy doopy doo. Just wait for that to drop in. Now, immediately going to go over here and turn off that aluminum panel because it looks terrible. So I'll grab it for now because I need it to be able to make what I want. But there. Okay. Now, come back over here. And then beep the bop the boop. There we go. Yep, there we go. Still no? Why? What am I missing? I don't get it. What's going on? I mean, Okay, so there's something else going on, because that's 740 meters of material, and it won't build. Ah, it's a permissions problem. Barking, bark, bark. Forgot about that. Ooh, that's annoying. Alright, what are you called? Where's the... CCU Magic V2. Alright. Support. Create a ticket. Remove DRM from CCU Magic 2, CCU Magic V2 construct. Nope. Boop. All right. That's that taken care of. Okay. So we'll have to wait for that. That's, I mean, yeah. Unfortunate, life is. Carry on as though normal. Okay, so I will do stairsy things later. Okay. So all of that and no joy. Okay. Okay, pretty sure I have all that. I would need 4 of them. Pretty sure 4 was the number. Glass, fixation, and standard frames. Okay. Glass. Oh, okay, so need some more. need a couple more fixations and 2 more frames. Sure. Huh. Well. Nope. Okay, we are making. Yay. So 12 minutes from now, those will be done. Okay. All right. Now what? Where are we at here? Okay. Grab some of that. I've pretty much got... Okay, one sec here. Oh, right. What am I missing? Metal worker. Don't. All right. I've got 1 in inventory. Oh, good grief. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that's... Yeah. Um... So I need one uncommon metal worker. Let's see, I've got 7 uncommon chem. Which, yeah, I need like a hole in the head. Just gonna rearrange some stuff here. Okay. Hubs. I would want to move those here as well. I do have a bunch more hubs, so I would need 2 more. Bring 4 just to be sure. Okay. Okay. Let me think about that. That's all remarked out. So if I empty this thing, it's not going to vomit out a whole bunch more material I don't need. It's got a few things I do need regularly. Okay, that's fine. Alright, cool. Alright. India. And then all... And then... Lift. Okay, I've got some stuff to take up here already. Good. Alright, yes, we're gonna take that up. We're definitely taking those. And all the way to there. Okay. All right, I think I'm I'm going to go do something a little more interesting. I'm kinda... I don't know what the phrase is, but... Oh, well, yeah. There we go. Let's check my fuel tanks. Just top everything off. What are you? You're X2. Okay. All right. Push the button. We have green lights. And away we go. Oh, really? I'm loaded too heavy. All right. Well then. I have a way to fix that problem. That's quite funny, actually. Yeah, I have red lights. There we go. We're shut off. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Where I'm going to tear the whole thing apart shortly anyway. I'm not going to go into... Oh, that's an elevator. I'll just use uncommons. No, the uncommons don't do anything for me. I've got to use the advanced. I just need one advanced space to do this. Or one advanced Atmo. I'll put the space engine on it too. That's an elevator. It's using Yawari's YFS elevators control software, and then the build design is mine. It's not anywhere close to done because I got this far, started doing a little bit of voxel work to pretty it up, and then they announced the Vulcan engines. So I put so what I did was I put I just stopped at that point, and the idea is I'm going to replace the engines on this with the Vulcans. And then they announced the fly-in, which meant that I had other things to do with my industry than run Vulcan engines. So, yeah. All right. Equip. And we'll just put you right there. Thank you. And then equip. And we'll put you right there. There. Let's see if we have enough lift now. Yep, there we go. Doesn't need to be a lot more than 1G, it just needs to be more than 1G. That's quite funny. Starting to slow down even before we broke and completely gotten out of planetary influence. That I probably didn't need to overclock the space engines, but okay. Oh well. It's actually more fuel efficient if you overclock them. That's the other thing, is that overclocking increases power, but does not increase fuel consumption.
That's backwards.
All right. Should start seeing the station shortly here. There it is. Because aren't elevators cool? And there we are here. Okay. Next. All right. I need to come up with a good graphic to put behind that, but that's okay for now. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, let's get started, shall we? Alright, so first thing I need to do be just easier to find stuff if I can look it up by name. That's the uncommon optimized, but where's my just large container? I thought I had... Oh, there it is. Basic. Equip. Okay, that's what I thought. Good. There we go. Step one. Okay. Which way is, quote, north for the space station? That's north. Okay. All right. Central storage. Thank you. 4. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it does. Good. 5. 6. 7. Okay, next. Right click, advanced, construct, reapply. Thank you. Now, what's that give me for total storage on the station so far? 1.5 million liters. Okay. So 1.5 megaliter. Okay, I can work with that. That's a metric oodle, which was really the concern. Okay. Next, then. Yeah. Okay. That is, yeah. All right, cool. So then we will go here. And then, how do I want to do this? Go there. Now, the thinky part. Okay. Hey, Van Herk, good evening. How you doing? Go. So that ought to be public accessible now. But more importantly is it's just there at all. Okay. Next, I need my measuring stick. Lice treat me okay. Decided I was going to take a break from doing the stuff I should be doing and work on something, well, I mean, should be doing in DU and work on something a little more fun. So, there we go. And that means, by definition, the floor has to be below that point. Do I want to... Okay, and then equip. I need an S. Where is it? Did I not bring any S's with me? Oh, damn, I didn't. That wasn't very bright. I was sure I'd brought a couple of with me. Apparently not. Well, poop. Okay, that's about the same size. Alright, that'll get the job done. What do I want to do for a floor? Well, okay, first question, what do I have for materials? Crafting... no, no. Gosh damn it. Materials, thank you. You're what? Gray pattern aluminum? Might be interesting. Equip. Bauxite is not something I'm short of, there's no doubt about that. Yep, that'll do. It's in the wrong spot, but that's okay. The point is more about making sure I have the floor in the right spot. That looks suitably industrial? Do I have a laser with me? Do we have any lasers? Oop. Nope, don't have any of them with me either. Gosh, I'm completely disorganized today. What the hell, George? Light will do. Okay, so that's a corner up there. In point of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to lay out. What I'm doing is laying out another tiny factory. Well, it's going to be two things. There's going to be a dedicated factory chain and then a tiny factory for Omni stuff. But I'm going to do a few dedicated chains up here. But yes, that's quite funny, Kestrel. Thank you. Okay, now, what's going to be a good contrast against this? That's really kind of a darkish color, isn't it? Let's get another light onto this. I was going to do something clever there, but yeah, can't be bothered. Alright. Oh, okay. So, it's actually a pale gray color, just with that lighting over top of it. Alright. So, something, and it's got that mark. perfect with the yellow or silver. That was sort of where I was mentally leaning. Was something, yeah. I want to go with something relatively smooth, because it's so heavily detailed, right? And it's a gray color. Glossy aluminum is kind of overdone right now. I want something that's got a bit of an industrial vibe to it. Wonder how the glossy carbon's going to look against that. Polished yellow steel? Let's try it, yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, I think that works pretty well, Van Herk. Because if I turn that monster light off, then even under that red, it still pops. So I think with the situational lighting, I think that's going to work pretty well. Yep, good pick. Okay, let's get a bit more of this put into place, and then I can actually start building. What the hell? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. It just looked weird on the video card. Now, that's the next piece of the puzzle. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I can't go... that's awful close. I'll have to check that. So, we're gonna... that... Oh yeah, and honestly, to be truthful, Van Herk, I could too. I just mostly don't like the look of it. It's just never the vibe I'm looking for. Limestone is so easy to get a hold of that it's not really a big deal to do concrete. Okay, we'll do one more pair out this way. And yeah, I think we're okay. Okay, now, next. Windows, elements, glass panels, I think. Yeah. Now, so the catch is I cannot go any closer than that. And... oh, well that's interesting, except that apparently I did. Okay, yeah, I did intrude there, didn't I? Huh. Alright, well... awkward. Okay, what if I use... so where is this, is the next question. And this is why I like the lasers. Okay, so that... Okay, I can get away with that, I think. Do I lose a lot, however, by not doing that? I don't think I do. So if I line up there, right, and take that straight up. What the hell? Oh, that's the flight deck. Okay, yeah. I see why. Okay, right. Right, if I go so, I don't mind that. So what do I want to do? Show off? I think the answer is, of course, it's you, Michelle. Alright, so I think we're going to put it there. Yeah, I think that will be what we do. And we're going to make my life easier. Now, and then it would be 1, 2 more out that way, I believe. And then... Okay. And then, let me guess, not 1. Alright, so then becomes the question, do I lower that deck for convenience? It's what, 2 voxels? Yeah, so 3 sheets of glass. I'll just lower the deck. Okay, easy. Easy, he said. Well, easiest way to do that is this. Oh, the polished black. Yeah, I don't think I've seen polished black copper. But I'm just, I used to be, amongst other things, a steampunk author and avid aficionado. So, copper anything is dear to my heart. So how do we do this? We go boop there. That. And that's what I want. Okie doke. All right, now I can just take the rest of it down and glue it back into place. Okay. Awesome. How bad? Not a complete miss. So that is the corner there to translate it here, right? So Okay, well, what that means is this. So that's... Oh, did I? Yeah, apparently I did. How the hell did I manage that? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It'll have to be this. Okay. And we'll repeat the process over here. Well, actually, it will just... I mean, corner, right? So we'll just put floor here. Okay. Because... Yeah. Ah, that's the problem. I was looking at it incorrectly. That's why it wasn't making sense. There. Okay. Okay. That gives me my footprint, if you will. Ah, that's the mistake. Knew something wasn't right. Oh, wow. That really pops as soon as the sun comes out, doesn't it? Oh, not enough material. I guess we're done building floor for now, but that's okay. Let the render engine catch up. Yep, nice. All right, render engine has caught up. Same here. Okay. Okie doke. Well, let's get some glass panel in place. There we go. And then I gotta figure out what I want to do for dressing. Right, and that's too wide, of course. Whoop. How did I do that? Oh, bumped a button. Okay, so here I gotta do something about that corner. Because the corner proper... Actually, let's just build up here. Because that's the actual corner, right? And then... Stop, just stop. There. That is Is that right? Not quite. Ah, okay. No, okay, that is... Yeah, there is a little gap there. And it's one of two answers. Way too far in, way too far out. And collision. Okay. Now, can I instead convince you to play nice like this? Do we wind up with the same problem again? Yep, it just fits that way. There's okay. That'll have to get voxeled. Okay. I'm familiar with this problem. Okay, so that's the actual corner there. And then we're going to... do I want to do it as round? Yeah, we'll do a round corner. It never... Come on, fuck off. Why? Why is it doing that? Do I have the wrong tool? No. Why? Okay, that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. Huh. That's rotate. What the hell? Ah, Scotch sakes. Had a bad case of caterpillar for a moment. Okay, do I want to... Is that... I think that's... Don't think that's going to work nearly as well as I want it to. So we'll just go with square. Of course, the problem is... I don't think there's a good way to do it is the actual problem. That's probably about as reasonable as I'm gonna get it. Okay. And then we can, almost by definition of the situation, rinse and repeat. Copy. Resume. That's it. And enter. Okay. So that's my corner points. Okay. Now, how do I want to deal with this? The obvious answer is don't. So we want to go, yeah, to there, and to here, copy, and, okay, if I do that, I screwed that up. Okay, well, good news, I caught it. That'll go there. And then I need to redo that. Okay, not enough material. All right. So, okay, way low on... Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it there so it catches my eye, but that gives me what it is I need in the short term. I'm going to... Yeah, we'll grab like so. Now that ought to be identical. It's not. Oh, I know why. Okay. That's fine. Oh. Mm-hmm. There. Okay. All right. That gives me, yeah, a good place to start. I need to do something with the windows, but I haven't figured out what yet. Probably just a single line of voxel, but I don't know. Yeah, oh, that's just going to require thinking. In the meantime, okay. Okay, all subtypes, functional, and we'll just start here. Okay, oops. If you don't know what you're doing, do it neatly. Okay, the transfer units I don't care about. Okay, pretty sure that could just, yeah, let's park these down here for now. We know where they fit, quote. Same answer here. Don't have nearly as much floor space as I thought. Yet. It's not like it's going to be hard to make more. What are you? That's M's, yeah. Oh, it's because you're bumping into that. Okay. Have to do for now. Okay. All right. And then these are relatively small. We're gonna park a few things up here for now, just so I can see them. The honeycomb I'm not going to worry about. The glass furnaces, I don't have any down here, do I? I only have 2? Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. I mean, yeah. I will need the honeycomb, obviously. Uncommon metalwork, that's going to be a problem. I'll need to manufacture more of those. Uncommon refiners, uncommon smelters. Those are non-trivial. I'll stack those up here for now. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so what have I got? Alright, bit of a mess, but that's okay. Okay, cool. Alright, what I'm going to do is temp some floor around the place. Copy. And then okay, and then again, we're just gonna no, well, not really cheat. we know that ultimately we're working at the edge of the red. So we'll do that. Oh, I'm out of plastic already. Wow. Yeah. Equip. Okay. That gets me most of what I need. Huh? Oh, the lights. What are you bumping into that you're complaining about? Yeah. Were there any associated with over here? Yeah, there are. Okay. It's just the one on that one. Okay. All right. Okay, now. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Target not fully loaded? That's interesting. Okay. It's just far enough away, it won't let me... It's actually treating it as out of range to... Okay, interesting. Okay, that gets me most of where I want to be. So that comes back here, that comes back here. Okay. So how am I going to do this now? That becomes the next question. Well, let's start with the obvious answers. Don't have enough gear to do 4 lanes right away, so I think I'm just going to build to 3. And we'll stash the extra. And then the next smallest kit to work with are these. Okay, that's that. What's the most photogenic after that? So the metal worker is really gonna be my Achilles heel right now. Gonna need a lot. So one. Yeah. So I'll put this one over here, and that'll give me room there, just as a reminder. And we'll come back over here. We'll start plugging in. Oops, stop that. Not completely convinced I trust that corner, but we'll pretend it's right. Is that... No, there's one more. All right, and then we've got these. Okay, so that's not terrible. Whoop, put that back. Oh, I have one more. And then we'll just gonna start spacing the next pile of gear out. All right, let's start back over here. Just stay there for a minute, would you? So then we can tuck behind. What's gonna have the best visibility? It's the metal workers, I'm pretty sure. So these will go over here. All right. I'll presume something that. Okay. That'll be visible. Fairly visible, anyway. And then what's next in height would be the little machines, and those will sit right behind here. Like so. That'll all be pretty visible. These can sit back here. They're tall enough to be seen. Are you that's M. Yeah, those are all okay. Lots of M's. All right, so then, well, we'll put a row of the M's down the side there. Right, like that. And then, oh, are you another M? Yeah, you are. Probably will wind up taking 2 chefs to run this, as much as I don't want to do that either. Well, I don't know. There's an awful lot of, you get an awful lot of slots on a board these days, don't you? Okay, and then where next? Well, this over here needs a bit of decoration. Boards of 100, hubs 20, machines 7. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Actually, it's very good to know. Okay. Okay, and then you're a large L. So are you, I think? Yeah. Okay. There. I think that's everything. Well, yeah. In point of fact, it's more that I can actually work with, but it's at least I've got it laid out enough that I can figure out what I'm doing. Let's give this space artist. Okay, what does that mean? Build a space construct with at least 100 decorative elements. Okay. The cute. Next step. Not going to worry about the glass right now. So now I need containers and container hubs. What did I do? Oh, right, I had... Okay, yeah, I just opted not to install all of them because silly. Yeah, okay. Because the reality is that... Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's just... equip. We'll do it anyway. Okay, now let's equip. PFO, thank you. Okay, now container hubs. Equip. 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll do. Now, does that statement make sense? 20. No, yeah, okay, I'll do finished goods in its own thing. Okay, B. So, G. So, rename. This is raw ore. This is finished goods. Yeah, I'll need another one. Equip. This is fuel. And this is gas. Equip. Okay. And this is line. Okay. So, finished goods is going to be, where to go? There it is, 6. That one. Really could use another L container, but that's okay. All right. Might have been a little bit too exuberant there in the container placement, but that's okay. So we're going to do this. Okay. Well, you know something? You will be raw ore. And you'll be fuel storage. You'll be gas storage. And then that leaves me with 4 more I need to find. Hey, look, 4 more right there. Awesome. All right. Now, I'm immediately going to add another container because raw ore. Equip. And then 6. Okay, where do you go now? Okay, all of these are 2 and 1. Yeah, except, okay, so this spot doesn't look even, we'll put it here. Boop. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, I need it's an S screen. I'll use an S for now. I'll probably replace it later. Equip. That'll go there. And then I need, yep, programming cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 by the screen. I need 1 as manager. I need 1 in charge of this whole mess. And then I need the... There it is. Equip. I need the customer board. I need a data bank. bunch of switches. Hey, look, a bunch of switches. Alright, we want one there, and one here, and one here. There we go. Alright. Okay, don't need these lit up anymore. I do need a connection from here to here. Connection from here to here. Okay. Your name is manager. All right. And I need from here to manager. Like that. Rename as chef. Line cook 1. Yeah. Oh, did that one already. Line cook 3, line cook, okay, no, for some reason I'm sure I'd done that, I'd missed that one. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, blah. Okay, and then I need poop. Okay, so I need, that's bread. Okay, switch, equip. Programming cube. Name, please. I have programming board, I do not have cubes. I'm out of cubes. Okay, well, I'll use a board for now. It's not like it's hard to change them. And I need another hub, which I did not have, and another container, which I did not have with me anyway. 6 light there. G. Rename. Waitress. Rename. Okay, that gets that. Now, manager, which is you. 6 goes there. myDU. Okay, so that's all wired properly. What I'm gonna do is temporarily. I won't do gas storage temporarily. I'll bring that back. I'll bring up what I need for that. So I'm gonna move this over here and call this waitress. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I mean, most of the way there. Okay, how are we doing here? 3 hours. Okay, I need to wrap the stream up, so we're gonna head back down. I'll continue picking at this on my own time, but the idea will be that that's glass there. Glass works. That when this is running, and I'm probably going to use a couple of L-sized detection zones, probably actually on the spikes and whatever are hanging down, so that as you're coming up into the station, right, everything down here is going to be industry, hanging on successive levels, done in donut rings like you're seeing. And so as you're coming up into the station, you'll basically be going past all this equipment that will have already started running because the detection loops, or the detection zones. So, yeah, I think it's going to be interesting if I can make it work. I did something similar to this with my trading post on the main server, where basically as soon as you landed to go buy fuel or whatever, it actually spun up all of the industry on the station to top off whatever it was, because there was a customer around. And so as you were wandering around the trading post, you hear various machinery running and status screens that were showing what was being worked on and stuff like that. So, however, that is that for today. But it's good progress. I'm pleased with that. So, more to do, obviously. I need to make a note to myself. Yeah, okay, that's actually done now. Haven orbital, okay. White pattern, okay. I'm not going to take any of that out of there, but I will need at least M container times 2, L container times 2, and then container hubs times 2. Okay. I think buttons, yeah, I will need more. Operators, I need more. Okay. Okay, galvanized blue steel, I'm okay for right now. Orange steel, I'm okay for. Black pattern aluminum, is now my favorite thing to build with. So definitely need more of that. And white pattern steel. Huh? What was I? What I was using that for? But yeah, I'm low on that again too. Okay, so the rest of that stays as it is. Now, before I go too much further here. Okay, and this is, I just want to make sure I'm mentally remembering correctly. Age gray pattern aluminum, yep. And then your yellow steel, right? Yeah. Yeah, polished yellow steel. Now, I say that. Okay, I've got 500 in inventory, so no, I don't actually need that. But I'm going to leave it on the list anyway. And this is times 500. There's no point bringing less than that with me. Okay, that'll get me going for now. Okie doke. Do I have enough material in inventory to really quickly bolt on a bit more flight deck? I think I should. This is going to be a pain in the ass to finish off. Let's grab... Oh! I'm doing the same something I don't want. Oh, that's right. I'm using that as the finisher coat for this. But that, I believe, means that I do not have enough material to work on the flight deck. Let me, just out of curiosity, what happens here? Copy. Yeah, okay, yes. So, I will need lots. Okay, that's... Cool. Glad I checked. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah. Right. Let go. May as well just jump in the chair and take it and rest, as it were. And away we go. All right. Awesome. Drax is streaming, so we'll... oh, no, he's streamed PAX AI, so no. Okay. And... All right. This thing is so damn handy. And there we go. I need to edit that flight path sometime. It thinks ground is about 2 meters lower than it actually is, so that causes all. Well, actually, it's something. Let's just take a moment here. Now, edit. High port. Edit. Can I? Okay. So I would need to add... Alright, I think I can see how to do this. Let's go Lua. Move. Up. 11 meters. 6. Because it gets weird if you have to move more than 10 meters. Where's that? Put that. Okay, you're gonna hover properly now. Okay. Move down. Move minus U minus 1. Just wiggle yourself down a little bit here. I want that light mast to be visible. Nope. I mean, I can make it taller, but, yeah. So I went up 6, I've come down 1, 2, so this will be 3. Okay. And so at 3 meters, it sees the flight deck. All right. Let's turn... Okay. Let's turn this back on. Let's turn the flight... Oops. Don't do that. Okay, I'm in safety mode now, which means the doors are retracted, right? Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to have to make that taller. That's just start, finish, end of the discussion. Okay. So we're going to move up 6. Minus, okay, we'll go 5. Okay, and that shouldn't be terrible. Okay, so then I'm going to go back into here, edit, add current and add facing. Right? What did it do? Why did it... Okay, up. There, okay, I see what it did. All right. And then we are going to say remove. And then we are going to say save. So now the new high port route starts at this position. We're going to exit. So now, if I hit this, it does not see the gates. Okay. Move -u -1. That's interesting. Yeah, the doors have popped out. What that means... so am I missing one? Nope, they're all out. What it means is that the detector... Where is it? There. Yep, that's what I thought. It's exactly not far enough out. Okay. Alright, it's cool. Ah, bother. There we go. Alright. Well, if that's the case... yeah, just turn it off and just let it drop down onto the cradle. And then have it go into hover mode. Move to start position. Perfect. It's not. It's because the ground position is no longer a point on the. It's not fighting with the. Okay, that's excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. And then if I say idle. And yeah, it can't see the floor. Okay. And that pops the gates out, but it can't see the gates. Okay. No problem. Just turn it off. Let gravity do what gravity does. I'll straighten it out later. But yeah, so the problem is that this edge needs to move inwards, apparently. How much? Yeah. By... wow. Yeah. A non-trivial amount. We'll use that phrase. But that's okay. Okay. Well... Oops. Nope, that ain't it. That's what I'm looking to do. Alright, so I need to add, what, 2 Fox? That's 2, 3, 4. And that gets me... yeah, because that'll probably be it. One, 2 more. Okay. So that's how much that edge has gotten wiggled. Okay. I'm just going to do one more test, and then we'll wrap the stream up here. And then turn you back on. And we'll move to start position, please. And then And still no, huh? Is it that we're too far out? Ah, G, B, build mode, please. Oh, because technically I'm operating the ship, so I can't go into build mode. All right. Okay. So yeah, you can see that the telemeter is still, yeah, well, okay. So this needs to move in 2 more, at least. Build mode. That's 4. Does that put it under the telemeter now? Looks to be so to me so. Okay. And then... Okay, and that'll be well out of the way. Fucking hell. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that ought to do it. Okay, there we go. So if we're at idle and the cradle and the gates are closed, so with the cradle gates closed or tucked away, it hovers. I deploy the gates, and we touch down. Okay, cool, fixed. So yeah, this whole front edge needs to move this way, and that's not actually that hard to do. The biggest problem is that it's 2 different cores. I think the line for the core is... Yeah, I think it's this line here, so, but, yeah, not the end of the world. Okay, cool. Well, progress has been made. We've got some stuff taking. We got a new library spawned in. We've got the ticket in to get the the DMS straightened out, so I can start incorporating some of that into the base build. We started adding some industry to the space to the high port, which has been neglected for the past little while. We got some other stuff done, just general care and feeding of industry here. Not a bad day. Not a bad day in Dual Universe on the Settlers server. So yeah, all in all, happy. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you. We're going to see if there's anyone we can raid over to now. There we are. Omega 28 is doing the do, so we'll head over to them. So yeah, take care of yourselves, friends. They've just went live as well. So yeah, or no, that's 53 minutes versus 20 hours for Syncopia. So yeah, we'll go live. We'll raid over to the Omega. You can enjoy some of their amazing shipbuilding talents. And we'll be back next weekend with more Dual Universe. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me and keeping company and chit-chatting and advice. And yeah, it's enjoyable. I really like it. It's my favorite way to do it, as it were. So let's head on over. All right. Start raid. So yeah, thanks so much, folks. Once I get the my elevator cleaned up, by the way, with the Vulcan engines on it, that's going to be a free blueprint for anybody who wants a copy. It's just too handy to have it. So yeah, I'll let you know when that's ready. Alrighty, folks. So again, thank you very much for your company, and thanks very much for hanging out to watch. If you're catching this later on in the VOD, thank you as well. Do appreciate your time. As always, go ahead and leave comments, questions, suggestions. Do love to hear from you. We'll pop that up. Email addresses on the screen, so if you know how to get a hold of me. Alrighty. Yeah. Take care of yourselves. Have fun. We'll see you all again soon. All right. Okay. And that wraps up the stream. Take care of yourselves, folks. Bye-bye.